This is BidWin, Brieful's module for winning government RFPs. It reads a solicitation the way an experienced capture manager does, in minutes instead of days. Drop in the whole package, the RFP, attachments, addenda. Each document is typed automatically, and one click parses everything. BidWin extracts the facts that decide bids, dates and deadlines, submittal rules, page limits, evaluation criteria, compliance obligations. The overview assembles itself, key dates on a timeline, the life cycle ahead, and exit criteria so you always know what's left. The scoring criteria comes straight from Section 6, with their exact weights. Now you know what the evaluators will actually count. And every compliance obligation becomes a checklist item with a status, feeding a bid fit score that answers the first real question. Should we even bid this? Qualify in an hour, not a week. That's BidWin. Before anyone writes a proposal, someone has to decide what you're actually building. BidWin runs that as a workshop. Strategy first, then every architecture decision in the open. It starts from your bid strategy, budget, timeline, and how you intend to win. Research straight from the RFP, so every technical option is weighed against winning, not just elegance. Then each section, stack, data, integrations, deployment, security, gets an option matrix. Real alternatives with trade-offs, costs, and a recommendation. You accept or record the client's choice. Nothing is decided silently. Synthesis freezes the design, the overview, the architecture diagram, risks and cost posture, and the proposal, the pricing, and the C4 views all read from this one source. Need formal views? BidWin assesses which C4 levels this architecture warrants. You confirm, and it generates the diagrams, context, containers, components, ready to embed in the proposal. An architecture you can defend in an oral, because every decision has a reason on the record. Parsing is table stakes. BidWin's job is turning that RFP into a winnable bid, and it tracks exactly what that takes, stage by stage. One click turns the scope of work into a real requirements project, the same Brieful engine you've seen, use cases, requirements, prototypes, all traceable back to RFP lines. The proposal structure isn't a template. It's detected from the RFP itself, section by section, with the submission format rules captured, so page limits never surprise you. And pricing starts from evidence, an AI effort estimate across the delivery phases, with a baseline versus AI accelerated comparison. A price you can defend, not a guess. Analyze, scope, respond, price. One bid, one system. Everything connected. Most bids stop at the proposal. BidWin keeps going. BuildAI turns the bid you just analyzed into a working MVP before the bid is due. The build kit is the whole specification as a buildable bundle. The project brief, requirements with acceptance criteria, your approved prototypes as a binding UI contract, help content, runbooks, and CI, everything a build needs. At its core is the build playbook, an ordered catalog of Claude code prompts, from scaffold through every use case to security and verification, with human review gates at the steps that matter. The kit is one fixed price per bid. Purchase unlocks the download and the build workspace for your whole team, instantly. And from there, it's delivery. Download the kit, run the build, and track what ships against what the specification says, including change kits when the RFP's requirements move after award. From RFP to running software, one connected system. That's Brieful, BidWin, and BuildAI.